Hello and welcome back to our series of how to become an expert speaker. My name is Colleen Biggs and I am the founder of Lead Up for Women, and you spoke and I listened. This was by far the most requested video that you wanted me to do, so we put it into an 8-part series so that we can walk you through all of the pieces of how you too can become an expert speaker. I'm really excited to be with you today to talk about number 2, which is clearly articulate your thoughts. How do we clearly articulate our thoughts when we are speaking on stage, which I call this on stage, right? This is my video stage, my virtual stage, or if I'm in person. So we're talking about articulating your thoughts, and to sound more intelligent, and articulate your thoughts, you want to pace your words. We just talked about that in the first part of this series, which is slowing down and pacing your words. If you're speaking a bit slowly and you allow yourself time for you to be able to select the most appropriate vocabulary, it gives the impression of thoughtfulness, that you've put thought into what you're going to say. So I like to say that you want to write down what it is that you're going to say. Now, writing your whole speech out into about 10 pages, we're going to start going back and then rewriting that to about 8 pages, then rewriting that to about 6 pages, and then rewriting that to about 5 pages, then rewriting that to about 2 pages. Why do we do that? We start with writing out every word, but then we really want to condense it down to 1 page, which is going to be your entire speech, so that you just have bullet points of what it is that you're covering. But the more that you write that, the more that you'll remember what it is that you're going to say. Now, you don't have to do your speech word for word, but in order for you to articulate your thoughts, you want to remember what the points are that you want to get across during your video, just as I'm doing this video now. So when we talk about articulating and sounding more powerful, right? When I use the word powerful, I automatically sit up straight. My shoulders go back. My chin goes up. My chest opens up. This is my opportunity to show that I'm filling a stage, or I'm filling a screen if it's a virtual screen. You want to have very short, simple, decisive sentences. Say what you mean and mean what you say. It's probably the easiest way to remember. Another way to sound polished is, instead of just saying things, or, if you have a strategy, name it. If you're like, I like to cover a few things that I do to help people grow in their businesses, we're not going to say things. We're going to say, here are a few objectives of what I'd like to cover today. Here are a few strategies that I give my clients that they can utilize in their everyday lives to attract more clients. So it's the way that you're speaking when you're on stage. So as you're writing this down, be sure to think of how do you clearly want to articulate what your thoughts are and get to the point. Mean what you say and say what you mean. All right, ladies, we're moving on to, or gentlemen, we're moving on to number 3, which is eliminate filler words. How do we eliminate filler words like that out of our speech? That's coming up next. We'll see you soon.